At 61, Melinda Gates confesses the real reason behind her divorce from Bill Gates, a revelation that sheds light on a relationship once seen as a partnership built on mutual ambition, philanthropy, and public admiration. For decades, the Gates marriage was considered one of the most high-profile unions in the world, combining the power of Microsoft's co-founder with Melinda's sharp intellect, philanthropic vision, and ability to command attention on a global stage. Publicly, they appeared as a unit devoted to transformative change through the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation, tackling issues like global health, education, and poverty with unprecedented resources and influence. Yet, behind the scenes, Melinda has confirmed that the marriage faced challenges that no amount of money, shared vision, or fame could resolve. She described a growing divergence in values, priorities, and emotional needs that created distance over time. While Bill Gates is widely regarded for his visionary intellect and intense focus on work, Melinda found that these qualities sometimes left little room for empathy, partnership, or shared emotional responsibility within the marriage. Over the years, she realized that her own aspirations, sense of self, and emotional fulfillment were being compromised by an imbalance in the relationship. The divorce, she revealed, was not the result of a single incident, scandal, or disagreement, but rather a culmination of years of gradual drift, unmet needs, and the realization that continuing as they were would hinder both their personal growth and collective potential. Melinda explained that stepping away was an act of self-preservation as much as it was a commitment to honesty, integrity, and setting boundaries. Despite the public perception of perfection, she acknowledged that navigating a marriage under the scrutiny of global attention exacerbated tensions, leaving private struggles amplified by the spotlight. Her confession highlights the human complexity behind relationships often idealized by the public, revealing that even extraordinary partnerships face challenges when personal needs are unmet. Melinda also emphasized that the decision to divorce was reached thoughtfully, with mutual recognition of the necessity for change. The process, she said, involved difficult conversations, introspection, and an understanding that personal fulfillment and authenticity were paramount. She candidly admitted that the choice was not easy, given the history, shared achievements, and the family they built together, but it was ultimately necessary for both parties to continue evolving as individuals. Furthermore, she revealed that the divorce was approached with consideration for their children, public responsibilities, and ongoing commitments, ensuring that personal differences did not interfere with shared goals or public initiatives. Her confession reframes the narrative from one of failure or conflict to one of awareness, courage, and the willingness to make difficult decisions to honor personal truth. In discussing the divorce, Melinda also addressed misconceptions about inequality or power dynamics, explaining that the issues were less about control and more about compatibility, emotional alignment, and evolving life goals. She acknowledged that both partners are driven, successful, and ambitious, but that such alignment in work does not always translate into alignment in personal connection or emotional intimacy. Her reflections underscore the importance of recognizing when a relationship, no matter how historically significant or publicly admired, is no longer serving the well-being of those involved. Melinda's confession resonates with many who have struggled with similar challenges in personal relationships, highlighting that courage and clarity are essential when re-evaluating partnerships. By sharing her experience, she not only provides transparency but also offers a model of integrity, self-respect, and thoughtful decision-making. The confession illustrates that divorce, even among the world's wealthiest and most accomplished individuals, can stem from human needs, emotional growth, and the pursuit of personal authenticity rather than scandal, betrayal, or failure. Ultimately, Melinda Gates' revelation about the real reason behind her divorce emphasizes that personal fulfillment, respect, and mutual understanding are foundational, and when these elements are absent, stepping away becomes an act of responsibility and courage. By speaking openly, she reshapes public perception, offering insight into the complexity of human relationships and the necessity of prioritizing emotional well-being alongside professional and philanthropic achievements.